Rain hammered the tin roof like gunfire. Water slid down the cracked window in trembling veins. Nomad didn't blink. The decrypted file glowed on his laptop, bathing his face in a sickly blue light. "We thought it was just a story," he whispered, voice dry. "But Chimera is real, and it's not just America's secret." His finger hovered over the final page. Clearance level, black eclipse. Authorization chain, fractured. Redacted names he recognized. Some were supposed to be dead. Outside, tires hissed over wet asphalt. He muted the screen. The world believed Project Chimera was a Cold War myth, a fever dream about crashed craft and alien autopsies locked in desert vaults. Late-night radio nonsense, conspiracy junk food. The file told a different story. Arctic retrieval. Not wreckage, not metal, something alive. Pure energy contained inside a lattice of electromagnetic fields. No organs, no blood, just light bending around itself like a conscious flame. They weren't invaders. They were refugees. Nomad scrolled through images, blurred shapes in containment chambers, light refracting into geometric pulses, translation logs, attempts at communication, then something worse. Joint Task Force signatures, American, Russian, Chinese, all classified under separate operations, all mirroring the same word, Chimera. His encrypted phone vibrated once, then again. A message flashed. "You opened the wrong file." The power cut. Darkness swallowed the room. Nomad moved before the second footstep hit the porch. He kicked the back window out, rolled into mud and ran. Suppressed gunshots stitched the air behind him. By the time he reached the drainage tunnel, he understood the first rule of Chimera: no one walks away. He resurfaced 2 hours later inside a decommissioned subway station converted into a black site relay hub. Screens flickered along the concrete walls. He plugged the stolen drive into a secure terminal. More files decrypted automatically, as if waiting for him. Russia's program, Zerkalo. China's, Tianming. Fragments of the same beings, not captured separately, distributed intentionally. The energy entities had divided themselves, a strategic diaspora. Nomad froze at a timestamp. 3 months ago, a joint meeting between rival intelligence chiefs. No hostility, no threats, coordination. A silent war wasn't being fought over the beings. It was being fought alongside them. Footsteps echoed through the tunnel. Nomad drew his weapon, breath slow. But the figure emerging from the shadows wasn't tactical. No armor, no insignia, just a woman in a gray coat, soaked from rain, eyes sharp. "You accessed Chimera. That means they chose you." "They?" Nomad snapped. "You mean the aliens we're dissecting?" Her expression didn't flinch. "We're not dissecting anything." The tunnel lights flickered. The monitors behind him ignited with blinding white. Energy surged across the screens, fractals, spirals, pulses moving like thought. The air vibrated, humming at a frequency he felt in his bones. "They're not prisoners," she said softly. "They're partners." The walls trembled. Concrete dust fell like ash. Images flooded the displays, deep space telemetry, gravitational distortions, something vast approaching the solar system, a storm of dark matter waves devouring planetary magnetic fields. 17 years, she said. That's when it arrives. Nomad stared at the projections, entire planets reduced to silent debris in seconds. They came here hiding from it, and they realized Earth is next. His chest tightened.
All this secrecy, all the lies, were to prevent panic, she said. If the public knew an extinction-level cosmic entity was inbound, civilization would collapse long before it arrives. Another tremor shook the station. Alarms blared overhead. "Your people tried to silence me," Nomad growled. Because you saw Phase 1, fragment distribution, technology exchange, defensive grid construction. On the central screen, a schematic appeared. Satellite arrays woven with alien energy conduits, a planetary shield in prototype. Project Chimera wasn't about control, it was about survival. Gunfire erupted at the tunnel entrance. US tactical teams, Russian operatives. Different uniforms, same objective, contain the leak. The woman didn't move. "You have clearance now," she said. "The beings requested you specifically." "Why me?" "Because you question authority." Explosions rocked the chamber. Concrete shattered. Nomad sprinted toward the vault door at the back of the station. It slid open as if recognizing him. Inside, suspended in a containment field, hovered a sphere of living light. It pulsed gently, rhythm syncing with his heartbeat. His mind filled with a whisper, not sound, but understanding. "We do not conquer, we prepare." He saw cities wrapped in shimmering barriers, oceans glowing with defensive grids. Humanity united not by fear of each other, but by a shared cosmic enemy. Behind him, boots thundered closer. The woman shouted, "You can expose us, leak everything, governments will fall." The sphere pulsed brighter. "Or," she said, voice cracking for the first time, "you can help us finish the shield." Nomad closed his eyes. All his life he'd hunted secrets, exposed corruption, torn down lies. But this secret wasn't rot. It was fragile hope. The vault doors buckled. "Your decision," she whispered. Nomad stepped forward and placed his hand against the containment field. Energy surged through him, not burning, not painful, clarifying. He turned to her. "I won't leak it." Relief flickered across her face. "But," he added, "I'm not your operative anymore. If we're saving this planet, it won't be from shadows." Gunfire tore through the outer chamber. The sphere brightened, projecting a lattice of light upward through the ceiling, into the storm above. Across the world, hidden arrays activated in unison. Satellites shifted, power grids hummed, a silent alliance, unseen by billions. As tactical teams burst into the vault, they hesitated, blinded by the brilliance filling the chamber. Nomad stood between governments and the truth. Not a spy, not a traitor, a witness to something larger than flags. Above the rain-soaked city, lightning fractured the sky, and far beyond the atmosphere, something in the darkness changed course for now.